Welcome to Books for Success. Today, we're unraveling the insights from Intuitive Eating by Evelyn Tribole. The authors of Intuitive Eating are famous nutrition therapists Evelyn Tribole and Elyse Resch, who cultivate a healthy relationship with food and specialize in eating disorders. This summary will help you break diets and achieve a new lifestyle that empowers your mind and body. You will master the art of intuitive eating and choose to enjoy every meal. If you like our content, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications. Don't be shy about smashing that like button if you discover something valuable. Let's grow and succeed together. Intuitive eating is the science of accepting and understanding yourself. Did you know that over 90% of diets fail? The feeling of lightness that you experience while dieting is fleeting and false. Diets harm health and provoke eating disorders, breakdowns, and rapid weight gain. And yet, dieters believe that they are to blame for their failure to lose weight and continue to torment themselves with new dietary restrictions and grueling workouts. Speaking about proper nutrition, we mean the constant consumption of vegetables, fruits, and cereals, restrictions on sweets, and the absence of fast food. However, are continuous control and restraints reasonable for you? Nutritionists Evelyn Tribole and Elyse Resch believe that the path to harmony with the mind and body is understanding and accepting your needs. When you learn to recognize and follow your body's signals, you will improve your health and move to a happier life. Intuitive Eating, the New York Times and Wall Street Journal's beloved book, is a guide to accepting your body and getting rid of guilt after every meal. Moreover, you already know how much and when you want to eat. The brain, an intermediary between consciousness and body processes, sends us signals we often ignore. You work so hard that you do not have time to eat. While partying, you can overeat pizza and feel guilty for gaining a pound. By learning intuitive eating, you will free your mind and feel comfortable in your body. With the help of the summary, you will learn how to 1. Choose products based on your intuition, not profitability. 2. Give more importance to the pleasure you can get during a meal. 3. Treat your body's signals with respect, and understand the feelings of hunger and satiety. 4. Truly love your body and enjoy life. Remember to discuss dietary changes with your doctor and not independently make significant adjustments to your eating habits. Diets have long been associated with positive change, but their effect is usually negative. Diets worsen the state of health and negatively affect the worldview. Often, diets are an obsession, and a person is ready to try hundreds of weight loss methods, ignoring doctors' warnings. After a breakdown, they return to diets again, confident that only dietary restrictions will keep them in good shape. So, what are some harmful effects of dieting? 1. You cannot resist thinking about junk food. The more you protect yourself from it, the stronger the need. 2. After the end of a diet, you return to your old lifestyle and weight gain, which leads to unhealthy self-criticism. 3. Lack of self-confidence. 4. No parties and meetings with friends because you cannot avoid food restrictions at restaurants or attend festive banquets. 5. Slow metabolism. 5. The diet accustoms the body to use food more slowly to survive in a period of limited nutrition. 6. Frequent use of coffee and energy drinks. 7. Eating disorders that lead to severe illnesses like anorexia and bulimia. Media and social networks actively push us to diets, demonstrating beauty standards. Famous bloggers and celebrities post perfect photos, echoed by healthy eaters and fitness trainers who shame others for not having strong abs. Restrictions often lead to eating disorders that bring physical and psychological suffering and can even become the cause of depression. You should change your eating style if you recognize yourself as one of the following. 1. You study the composition of each dish at the restaurant, count the number of calories you've eaten, and feel guilty for eating sweets or buns. 2. You always try to lose weight. 2. Many people try different diets and break down between them, blaming themselves. 3. Unconscious limitation. 3. For example, you do not have time to eat because of work. Dieting is a painful experience for the body, and when it lacks food, it does everything possible to satiate and accumulate energy. Researchers at the University of California studied the results of various diets. They found that almost 2/3 of those who followed a diet subsequently gained more excess weight than before the diet began. Did you know? The diet industry makes huge profits. The global weight loss market will reach $278.95 billion by 2023. The first step is to abandon the mindset of dieters. Learning to eat intuitively is the art of liberation, and it comes in several steps. 1. Readiness for change. 1. Intuitive eating is about improving your quality of life. 2. Self-exploring. 2. You learn to listen and understand body signals. 2. Over time, you will be able to do this automatically. 3. The emergence of food intuition. 3. You will distinguish a strong feeling of hunger from a light one and a sense of pleasant satiety from a full stomach. 3. You will learn to control feelings and emotions without having to overeat them. 4. Awakening. 4. You will be freed from dietary restrictions and gain inner peace and confidence. 4. You will intuitively choose products that will benefit your health and improve your mood. The first principle of intuitive eating is to stop dieting. As long as you believe that there is a miracle cure that allows you to lose weight quickly, you negatively affect your health. Any constraint-based system that promises quick positive results is a scam. By refusing to comply with dietary regimens, you save yourself from the negative experiences accompanying the diet process and the feeling of emptiness that appears after its completion. Here are some ways to change the diet-oriented paradigm. Get rid of scales. This is the main attribute of dieters. You don't need to keep track of body weight because it is affected by many factors. In addition, rapid weight loss during strict diets does not mean the disappearance of fat but water, which makes up 70% of lean body mass. Remember your true condition during and after diets. The feeling of lightness and self-control is imaginary. Diets mean eating disorders, emotional swings, constant hunger, weakness, and the absence of the result you dream of and for which you suffer. You must comprehend the harmful effects. Fall in love with your body and free your spirit. Stop comparing yourself to others. Do not look for flaws, but pay attention to the advantages and emphasize them. Keep a gratitude journal and thank yourself daily for accepting and loving your body. Respect your hunger the way you respected diets once. Hunger is an important signal from your body, so never ignore it. The body perceives the diet as critical, so you will constantly feel the need for food if you limit yourself. Because of this, dieters suffer from emotional breakdowns and become nervous and withdrawn. Good nutrition is one of the main elements of the organism's entire functioning. The more you starve, the more the body requires carbohydrates, the primary energy source. When the diet does not supply enough carbohydrates, it takes them from other sources, such as muscle tissue. It is just as harmful as taking logs out of the walls of a wooden house and using them for heating. Feeling natural hunger, light, not strong and painful, improves health and reduces the risk of excess weight. Don't ignore these signals. 1. Grumbling in the stomach. 2. Mild dizziness. 3. Problems with concentration. 4. Weakness. 5. Headache. Learn to perceive food as your friend. Psychologist Fritz Heider believed that if you avoid a specific product or dish, you will feel deprived and unhappy. A Northwestern University study examined the effects of restricted eating. There were 2 groups of participants. The first was constantly dieting, and the second never limited itself. Scientists asked the participants to taste and evaluate 3 types of ice cream. They were allowed to eat as much ice cream as they wanted. The girls who did not follow diets ate an average amount of ice cream. Fans of diets consumed a lot of the product, feeling the freedom. Try not to divide food into healthy and unhealthy. There are no foods that will make your body lose or gain weight. Start gradually allowing yourself the foods you want. You need to listen to yourself and understand what will satiate and bring you maximum pleasure at a particular moment. There is no need to arrange healthy days and return to restrictions again, because when you calmly eat what was previously forbidden, the craving for it disappears. Make friends with food and experience the pleasure of eating. To make friends with food, follow these 5 steps. 1. Write a list of foods and dishes you want most often. 2. Mark those you eat often and separate those you consider forbidden. 3. Allow yourself to buy food from the forbidden group. The best thing is to go to a restaurant and order this dish. 4. Track the feelings that appear while you eat and concentrate on the taste. 4. Do you find this food delicious? What sensations does it evoke? If it feels good, allow yourself to eat it anytime you want. 5. Make forbidden foods available. Have them at home. 5. When you know that you can eat them anytime, you will not feel a painful attraction. You will embark on mindful eating when you stop focusing on how many calories you consumed and how many pounds you lost. Train your instinct. Listen to the thoughts, feelings, and emotions that arise before, during, and after eating. Fullness is as essential as hunger. Healthy eating advocates believe that eating ends when the plate is empty. However, the feeling of fullness can come much earlier. Learn to recognize the feeling of satiety. 1. Take the time to analyze your feelings during the meal. 2. After finishing a meal, evaluate the feeling of satiety. 2. Is it light and pleasant or strong and heavy? 3. Record your feelings regularly on a notepad or spreadsheet. With these steps, you will determine your optimal satiety threshold and finish your meal at the moment of light fullness. Here is the list of foods that will give you energy and strength and do not make you overeat. Tuna, chicken, beans, cheese, bran bread, and yogurt. The Japanese believe that the full enjoyment of life is impossible without the delight of food. According to the teachings of psychologist Abraham Maslow, unsatisfied needs hurt us. Eat slowly and enjoy every bite. Explore the properties of foods: taste, texture, aroma, appearance, and temperature. Eat those foods whose qualities will satisfy your needs at the moment. For example, even if you love sushi, you may not want to eat raw fish on certain days. Create a variety of dishes so you don't get bored, and don't be afraid to refuse if you don't like something. The many ways to introduce intuitive eating to your life. Eating should not be your way of solving problems and getting rid of emotions. There are many ways to appease negative emotions, such as anxiety, sadness, anger, and boredom. And overeating is not one of them. Food can give you joy and distract you from pain for a while, but it will not solve the problem. Emotional eating is only harmful, giving you a feeling of guilt and heaviness in the stomach. Also, people sometimes use food to bring back good memories and overeat dishes that once made them happy. Monotonous chip eating during an uninteresting activity and rewarding yourself with food for completed tasks also refer to emotional eating. There are many ways to deal with emotions that aren't food-related but will lift your spirits and allow you to take care of yourself. Here are some of them. 1. Visiting the sauna and jacuzzi. 2. Dancing to your favorite music. 3. Watching an interesting movie. 4. Meditation or yoga. 5. Playing with a pet. 6. Visiting a beauty salon. 7. Meeting with friends. 8. Describing feelings in a diary. Even if you lie in bed hugging a plush toy, you will cope better with stress than compulsively overeating to address it. Children can also learn intuitive eating. Babies are very good at understanding bodily signals, so never force them to empty their plates when they are full. Under parents' pressure, children begin to respond to the parents' external signals, not to their inner knowledge. Parental authority should be positive. 1. Encourage your child to inform you when they are hungry and respect their sense of fullness. 2. Cook and offer your children new dishes. 2. Provide them with nutritious snacks for school, like fresh fruits and vegetables, nuts, and hummus. 3. Remember that children's food preferences change regularly, requiring more food after activities. Conclusion. Sad statistics report that 30% of women are ready to give at least a year of their lives if it would guarantee their achievement of ideal weight and shape. Nearly 50% of women have experienced bullying because of their appearance. The process of accepting and loving yourself can be long, challenging, and inconsistent, but it's worth the fight. Intuitive eating encourages respect for all bodies and a flexible attitude toward food. Do not forget that the principle of eat when I want, what I want, and how much I want implies promiscuity rather than freedom. When you practice intuitive eating, you free your choices and base them on feelings of natural hunger and satiety. If you've been dieting for years, it will take persistence to regain the right to feel the joy of eating your favorite foods. But when you sincerely believe in this right, you can live without limitations. How can you celebrate your new relationship with your body? 1. Buy yourself new comfortable clothes and new underwear. 1. The way you dress can be an important step towards self-esteem. 2. Stop weighing yourself. 3. Avoid comparing your body with other bodies. It is better to unfollow bloggers on Instagram whose photos make you feel uncomfortable. 4. Exercise to be healthy and feel good. 4. Any movement in everyday life is a plus. Use the stairs instead of the elevator. Live in harmony with yourself and repeat the following affirmations every day. 1. My body deserves good nutrition. 2. My body deserves proper treatment. 3. I want and can wear the clothes that I feel comfortable in. 4. My body is worthy of love and respect. Try this. You can test your intuitive eating habits by completing a short quiz every week. You should answer yes to the following statements. 1. It is easy for me to determine when I feel hungry and full. 2. I listen to my body when deciding to eat because I trust it. 3. There are no forbidden foods for me. 3. You should answer no to the following statements. 4. I continue to follow the rules of a diet. 5. I eat to get rid of bad feelings. 6. I get mad at myself if I eat what I think is unhealthy. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey. If you've enjoyed our summary, consider reading the full book for a more in-depth exploration. Before you go, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't yet, and share this video with someone who could benefit from these insights. Until next time, keep reading, keep learning, and keep growing.